Hello everybody, HectiX here, and welcome back to Kaido Racer. So this is the first episode of the new setup I'm going with, so not going to sit here and ramble on. I'm just going to get into this. We're going to take care of these three medals, and then I'll show the nighttime stuff afterwards. So let's get into this. We need a Daihatsu or a Suzuki. I have a Suzuki Swift. We need 44,000 points. That shouldn't be too difficult, depending on how well my driving is. So, let's get this started, shall we? And we have 13 corners to get it in. Okay then. Damn, the body roll on that. Just saw the body all the weight shift to the back on that takeoff. Oh my god. Maybe I should have bought suspension on this thing. The weight shift. Probably could have used stiffer shocks and everything, but as well as the alignment could have been better, but oh well. There we go. Doing pretty good so far. Ooh. Kick oversteer. And we're good. And around the hairpin. So we almost have the point requirement. That did not take very long. Hopefully I don't tap the wall there. Nice. Get a few extra points and across the line. And we're good. So we got the target points, and I didn't put the stickers on. I didn't bother with that. We have so much money, I didn't bother. But we got the Medal of something. I don't know how to say that. I'm not even gonna try. But anyway, we got that medal. We can move on now to the second one. Here we are for the monster duel, and as you can see, I spent well over 9 million yen on an Audi RS4. So hopefully this goes relatively smoothly. I do have the all-wheel drive advantage, and this thing's got quite a bit of understeer. Damn. Doesn't like to turn in. Damn it. And we have to beat a 2-minute 45. Well, that is manageable. A little bit of frame lag. I do apologize. I do not know what's going on right now. Wow, the frame lag. But anyway, carry on. Hopefully it doesn't keep acting up. Round the hairpin here. Oop. Can you go? Thank you. Round the corner here. Massive understeer, oh my god. No wonder this guy didn't do very well in first Aroha. Jeez, the understeer. To really rip the heck out of the e-brake just to make a simple corner. Yes, I know it's got 700 horsepower, but damn, you can't really use it. So, through this narrow chicane, kind of. We're halfway done the actual event, looking at the bar, and we have about a minute 10 seconds, minute 15 to do this. Yeah, I think we can make it to the goal. I know I'm hitting the wall a lot, but I'm really struggling with the amount of understeer that this car has. I tried to go with a little bit more of an oversteery setup, and well, that didn't exactly work. There we go. That was a smooth section for once. Ooh. Damn it. So bad. So bad. Just keep going here. We're almost to the goal. Ooh. Speaking of the goal, I think it's right around this corner here. Is it? Yep, there it is. And across the line. So there we go. We beat it by well over almost 25 seconds, actually. So about 28 seconds. Not bad. And prize money. Didn't put the stickers on, don't really need it. But we have a medal here. So, Shield of... Yeah, I'm not even going to try, but yep, we got another medal on the list. And we can move on to the next one. Let's go. And here we are for the last medal for Rocco. I'm in my Civic Type R, which we haven't driven in a while, for the Type R Derby. So we need 77,000 points in 20 corners. Ooh. It's been a while since we've driven the Civic. I gotta remember how to drive this thing. There we go. Don't want to tap the wall this early on. Now, I was tempted to get the NSX, but I decided, you know what? Since I already have the Civic and we haven't used it in ages, I thought, why not? Damn it, let's just use the Civic. It can still drift just as well, but it really does go to show how used to I am with the four-wheel drive system. You gotta really remember, I gotta really rip the hell out of the e-brake on this one. And if I apply any throttle, the car's gonna snap forward. So in a way, it works, in a way it doesn't. So, really gotta be careful not to have it catch myself, or really not to have it catch me out. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Whoop. There we go. Gain some decent... Damn it. Thought I could get that. Thought I could be cheeky. Oh well. So we got the 2 hairpins here to do. Send it. There we go. Still getting some really good points with this thing. I did upgrade the engine and the exhaust and whatnot, so it is slightly more powerful than it's how we had it before. But I have 4 corners to get 7,000 points. That's probably not going to be too easy. Knowing my luck. Or we can get most of it in just literally 1 corner. There we go. We're done. That is all of Rocco. We have all 3 medals for that. And we can move on. So, we got our... Actually, we got the sponsor bonus, even though I currently have... I think I still have the Shyster logo still on this car. Even though we're not sponsored with them, it still counted. But, let's move on. Got the Trophy of Console. And there we go. That's Rocco done. Let's move on to nighttime, shall we? Okay, first up, we've got God Shift Bunta, which is totally a ripoff of Bunta Fujiwara from Initial D. Gotta be, it's a Subaru, but he's offering B level 8 for a muffler. So I'm going to be starting ahead of him. So it's another gambling battle, like usual. So we're going to bet the money instead, because I'd rather keep the parts I do have. Now let's see how difficult the Bunta tribute is in this game. Because I'm kind of expecting him to be kind of easy, just because we're here in First Aroha. So he's not too far into the game, so kind of think he's going to be a little bit easy. Not going to lie. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Although I'm pretty certain Bunta's Impreza did not have rally flaps on it. Oh, really? I start behind him? Oh, wait, whoops, what am I saying? I said I was going to start behind him, whoops. I need to pass him and beat him by 50 meters. Oh, he's got some speed. Good on him. He's not going to make this easy. Excuse me. Coming through, Bunta. Thank you. hard on the brakes. Go for a bit of a drift. Hopefully, now that with this setup, doing the night races here are going to be easier. Considering I have not gone down first and second Roja with this setup. And once he didn't have a straightaway, well, he ran out of steam. So, that takes care of him. And we get our new muffler. So, that's it. On to the next place. Okay, our second rival here is a drift event in his S14. So it's a high gambler, betting 3.5 million. So that's a very, very pricey bet on his part. But I think we had, 5 million? At some point was the largest bet we've had. I could be wrong. Could have been a little bit more than that, maybe 5.5, 6 million. I do believe somewhere around that ballpark. So this is our first rival here at Zhao. We do have another rival here in Zhao after this. So drift chemistry. So he's got 15,000 points in 5 corners. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Can't make any mistakes, I don't believe. As long as I get 2,000 points each one, I should be okay. Should be okay. So, let's go. Don't know what section we're on, so hopefully can manage this. Ooh, almost tapped the wall there. Take this nice and easy, just because I don't feel like messing this up. So there we go, we got half of it in the first corner. Let off, there we go. Slide that rear end right out. And we should be okay there. That's 2. We need 2,000 points. Well, actually 1,100. And I do believe it's, yep, a hairpin. So, bring it down. There we go. And we win. That's him done. So, on to the second rival here in Zhao. And here's our second rival here in Zhao. We're starting ahead of him, so we have to beat him by 150 meters. And he's betting a level 7 V engine. I could have sworn we had better. Oh, no, I don't want to bet parts. Whoops. But yeah, I could have sworn we already had the V level 7 or level 8. Guess I was wrong. Oh well. He's in a Z33 in his Nissan 350Z or Z, depending on where you're from. So, yeah, hopefully this goes relatively smoothly. Don't know how difficult he's going to be. Considering what he's betting, I'm actually kind of expecting him to put up quite a bit of a fight. Anyway, we don't know until we begin the race. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So I get the better launch, which makes sense. Slipping a little bit there in the corner. And away we go. Okay, he's definitely got more top end than me. More acceleration. Probably is pulling more power than me. I would not be surprised. Would not be surprised in the slightest. Kind of want to bring it easy there. Yeah, that's exactly why. Although that hairpin was not easy. That was not nice and easy. I was way too late on the brakes. By an absolute mile. So I'm expecting this to go right down, right to the goal. Don't think I'm going to get him by 150. He's got more straight line than I do. So, here we go. On to the next straightaway. Well, relatively straight. And onto the brakes, nice and easy. Or nice and early, I should say. Around the hairpin. Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier to control the car with the softer rear sway bar. Not gonna lie. Oop. As I'm promptly late into that corner for braking. But we're ahead by quite a good distance, so I'm not too concerned. Because the goal is right up here. Oh, we were getting close to the 150. Oh well. So, that takes care of our rivals here in Zhao. So we got our engine level 7. On to the next opponent. Okay, so here's another rival we have, and it's a medalist. So we get a prize for this, finally. So, it's an SP battle. Hopefully he's not too much of a handful here on ASO, considering they have been giving me some trouble in the past, along with the fact that they have a tendency to dive bomb me, as that previous, or yeah, it was the previous episode dealing with that Garaya that showed quite a bit of dive bombing. That was a very annoying race, not gonna lie. But we get a medal out of this, so hopefully this goes relatively smooth. That is the hope. So, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Well, definitely had the better launch, but he's holding up. He's not being left behind. Probably should have braked a little bit more for that corner. There we go. Nice and smooth. And down the straightaway we go. And heavy braking. This corner is a doozy. There we go. I'm glad he didn't dive bomb me, and he's done. So, 34.8 seconds. Very quick race. And we get a trophy. Trophy of Prominent. Not a bad looking trophy. There we go. We can add that to the list. And on to the next race. And now that our first medalist is done, we actually get a lover here. So, that's one more to cross off the list. Hopefully we can win this one. So it's a downhill SP battle. She's in a Honda CRX. I don't expect her to be too difficult. It is a CRX. And we're on second Aroha, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully. Not a bad looking CRX. Got a bit of a ducktail wing there at the back. The rims, though, they're okay. Kinda suit the car, kinda don't. Again, graphical limitations, they probably would look a lot better than the way they look in this game. But anyway, we can begin this. Quick Mouse is her name. Let's see how much of a fight she puts up. But I'm not expecting much. Considering, again, I'm in an R32, she's in a CRX. And boy, was I right. SP bar is going down relatively quick, and around the hairpin, not even. There we go. That's her done. We can add her to the list. So yep, she's a member of Lovers now, and on to the next rival. Okay, now that that Lover's done, we get our revenge on this one. The goth chick we lost to a few episodes ago. So, yeah, let's take care of her now. I have changed a little bit with my R32, so hopefully this is a lot easier. So, Gloomy Exorcist, Rei Tanaka. I do believe that's how you say that. Let's get into this. And let's add her to the list, finally. Because I'd rather not lose to her a second time, to be perfectly honest with you. So remember me? Now you're gonna lose. Off we go. Still expecting her to put up a fight, considering, well, she did have a decent amount of power last time. But I did shorten my gear ratios, so I do have more acceleration. And, well, that's actually helping. She's not just pulling away, riding me on my back bumper. So, this is good. Definitely going to be somewhat of an easier time. Hard on the brakes, oh god. I'm always late for that corner, not gonna lie. But we can add her to the list. She's done. 41.5 seconds. So yep, she is now a member of Lovers. On to the next rival. And now that we have our revenge on the goth chick, we can move on. And we have a trickster here. It's a FL battle, and he's offering Engine V level 8, which, again, I could have sworn we already had. But I guess not. Looks like I was wrong. So, let's see if we can beat him. He's in a Clio V6. Don't see very many of them from the rivals, so this will be a fun battle. Hopefully he doesn't put up too much of a fight. But as most of the races have been going here on ASO, well, haven't had much luck. So I'm expecting him to be quite a handful. But that is a nice Clio he has there. I don't know if you can do any like rim modifications or anything to that, because it still looks fairly stock, not gonna lie. Still looks like it would come right out of the factory. Oh well, let's see if we can beat him by 150 meters. Or if it's gonna go right down to the goal. Let's go. Well, he's not doing too bad, he's keeping up. He's definitely got some power. Still afraid he's gonna try and dive bomb me though. A lot of them have been doing that, so still have that on my brain. There we go. Around the corner and to the straightaway. Put the power down finally. Hit the brakes here because that's a doozy of a corner. Yeah, he just went careening into the wall. And then hard on the brakes, because I hate this corner. That corner always used to catch me out. And when it comes time to fight the final boss, he actually flat out dive bombs you on that corner, and it's not fun. It's not fun in the slightest. So, around the corner here. Nice and smooth. Oh, there's the goal. And across the line. There we go. We got his Engine V level 8 into the bank. Well, into the garage. So, on to the next rival. We now have a medalist here who wants to do a drift battle. He's in quite a nice Evo he's got there. So hopefully... Oh, it's a hill climb. So Light Banshee is his name. Hopefully he doesn't pose too much of a threat. I'm gonna let him go like I normally do, and then we'll take care of the points after his ghost has a decent distance ahead of us. Now hopefully his actual requirement is a little bit more challenging than the previous ones we've had, because I think the last medalist we had was like 5 or 6 corners to get 15,000 or something like that. It wasn't too bad, considering as long as you get a combo every single time, you get it within like four corners, just about. So let's see here. 17,800 points in 16 corners. This is gonna be easy as hell. This is gonna be really easy, considering if I get 1,000 points for every single one, gives me the bonus. This is gonna be easy. Let's go. I'm not too scared. I can hit quite a few walls, but all good. There's 3 grand. make that 5. There we go. Next drift zone. There's another 3,000 points. And a hairpin. And we actually almost have the point requirement in 3 corners. So it's just this corner to go. Provided I don't accidentally tap the wall for some weird reason. There we go. And that's another medal we can chalk up on the list. Really, really easy race. Trophy of Kuranos? Something like that. I don't think I'm saying that right. But anyway, another trophy. Let's move on. Next up, we have a high gambler here. 6.25 million yen is the bet. I do believe that's been the most expensive we've had so far. He's in a Mitsubishi GTO, and it's a hill climb event. So we'll see how much of a threat he is. After this, we have a team, believe it or not, so we'll take care of them. But first up, we have to beat this GTO. Hopefully he doesn't pose too much of a threat. After all, he is in a very, very heavy car. So, very heavy, going on a hill climb. Yeah, that's a lot of weight to lug up the hill. I will say so myself, that's a lot of weight. Even though I'm still close to 1,300 kilos. Which is like close to 3,000 pounds, I do believe. I could be wrong. But anyway. Let's go here. Still driving in the snow. Nope. SP battle. Didn't even realize that. Gotta take care not to hit too many of the walls. He's not doing too badly, but he's not doing well enough. There we go. Oh, there's the devil's numbers. 666. It's been probably a little while since we've had that, but anyway, let's move on. Get our money. That we don't really need, but this will pay back for that RS4 I bought. There we go. And on to the team. And here's the team. So, they're all in Toyota Caldinas, which I do believe we've fought before. It's basically a giant minivan, as you can see. And it's all-wheel drive, believe it or not. All-wheel drive turbocharged minivan. Impressive. So, they're offering a cooling module level 5, because I think we're still stuck on level 3 or 4. Who knows how much power that'll give me? It'll probably just add weight for all I know. But anyway, there's 5 of them. Hill climb guy. This is the reverse of, was it downhill guy earlier? A couple episodes ago that we had. So, yeah. Let's take care of these guys and get that cooling module, shall we? So, obviously, it's all in hill climbs. They're all hill climb events, so it'd be funny if they're like, oh yeah, let's do a downhill even though your name is a hill climb. Makes sense. But anyway, these guys shouldn't be too difficult. Shouldn't. That's the key word. Off the launch. Definitely have a better launch than him. And into the first corner. As I promptly messed that up royally and smacked both the outside and the inside wall in one fell swoop. And I really do not like driving in snow in this game. Even with the snow tires, it's hard to drive. There we go. That's 1 out of 5. Here's 2 and 3. Hill climber the 3rd and 4th. And away we go. Let's see. You guys gonna do any better than your previous teammates? Or are you gonna be doing pretty much the same thing? There we go. A lot smoother than last time there. So one's already out, and there we go. So pretty much the exact same run. That's 3 of them done. Let's move on to the 4th. Hill Climber the 5th. Because obviously the 1st is the team leader, it makes sense. So, I've beaten 3 of your teammates. Can you pose any threat whatsoever to me? Or am I gonna have to go super, super easy on you and just sit here and let you keep up? He's actually done the worst so far. I didn't even make it to the actual hairpin. So, yep, he's been the worst. On to the team leader, who hopefully, for the love of God, will put up somewhat of a threat. Put up somewhat of a fight. Come on. I know you're in a minivan, but still, you're the team leader. Come on. Round the hairpin for the 5th time. Well, 4th time, actually. And pretty much the same story. Actually, his was the quickest event. Funny enough. So, that's them done. And we can get our cooling module now. For the little bit of weight, more than likely. But on to the next race. Now that that team is over and done with, we can move on to Zhao here. And we have another high gambler, believe it or not. 4.75 is the bet. It's another hill climb. So he's in an Evo. I'm expecting a decent performance out of him. You know, I probably should have tuned and used my Evo a little bit more. Thinking about it, because it is a decent car. I probably should have used it a little bit more, but I used it for like a very short, brief moment and then didn't really touch it like I typically do. But anyway, Full Pressure is his name. And I assume it was an SP battle. I didn't actually check. And I do believe it is. Yes, it is. And my name has changed. Crystal Key Man. Didn't even notice until now. But there we go. No, we just smacked the wall there. Didn't bother to try and take that smooth. Around the hairpin. Let's see. Is he going to keep up on the acceleration zones? About even. I think I'm pulling away gradually. Very gradually. Also depends if I get a better run than him. So, onto the brakes. And around the hairpin. Back onto the power. Because this is pretty much a straightaway, mostly. There we go. He's done. So, we'll collect our money. Still have a decent amount of money, so there's the 4.7 million to the bank. And I wonder who's up next. Our next rival here is offering a Calibra DTM. It's an SP battle and it's a trickster, so this will be interesting because the Calibra is an actual race car. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is going to be... I'm pretty certain this is going to be hard. But look how much I have to bet. Wow, that's an expensive car. I'll bet money. It's a hill climb, it's an SP battle, so hopefully my Skyline can deal with this. Crossing my fingers on this one. But this is not going to be easy. To face a race car on a mountain pass, oh god. Might be easier for him if it was a racetrack, but still, that thing's corner grip and speed is going to be ridiculous. Also, I'm amazed they had the license to do that car, considering Opel's not an actual company in the game. It's considered a special car in the series, so, or in this game in particular, so. But here we go. Let's see how much he keeps up with me, though. Shouldn't be too difficult for him at all. Yep, he's doing quite well. Also, I just realized his name is the Dark Paladin. Well, Dark Paladin, not the... But not a bad name. Oh, hello. Hard on the brakes. Take it nice and easy. And he's doing really well at keeping up. So, this is to my expectations of him. Ooh, understeer. Ooh, side by side. Come on. Not doing too badly, but I think he's better, obviously, through the corners than I am. Hard on the brakes because this corner is a jerk. No cutback for you, buddy. Sorry to burst your bubble there. Now let's see, can we get him before the corner? No, we can't. Darn. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was actually quite a long race, not gonna lie. But we won. So we can move on. Get our car here, free of charge. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.